So, obviously, you and Nipsey are from the same area.
Yeah.
What is? I feel like it's hard to kind of like for people who aren't from LA to like understand like how big of a loss Nipsey was.
Nip is like
and
our Tupac,
and
bro.
I mean, like, and I love Kobe, right? But I feel like Kobe dying hit me really hard, right? It was fucked up. It hit the world hard. But I feel like Nipsey dying hit LA harder.
Oh, bro, that was like
And Kobe's
the
like
hugest loss we ever took as a city. Him and Kobe. I would say Nip number one and
no, for sure Kobe. But I'm just
Kobe
saying it's
number two.
crazy because I
Kobe
like,
number
the
two, 'cause
Nipsey
I cried on-
You could cut it with a fucking knife in LA.
bro. Unc had people from hoods that there's certain hoods in LA that don't be around each other no matter what. And
Right.
I try to tread carefully in interviews because I don't really like to say like what hood is what and all that type of shit. Because but
No, I mean he had that day where everybody united.
bro, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, there's hoods in LA that don't be around each other no matter what. Like it's instant smoke. You know what I mean? And Unc had everybody all in one spot, all
Together.
coming together for Nip, and that just goes to show you how great Nip is and how great Unc is. You know what I mean? Because like those two right there, bro. Like everybody, everybody in South Central looked up to Nip, no matter where you from.
Right.
It don't matter where the fuck you from. Like even the people that hated Nip end up having to be like, damn, like that's that guy. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, and like Nip just showed all of us in LA that like, man, we all could do this shit. You know what I mean? Like we all can do this shit. And Nip was just a whole different energy than most people because like he was just so intelligent.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when you get that like realness with that authenticity, it's like it's a whole different breed, bro. And not many people can ever hold a candle to Nip in LA, no matter what. Just off his fucking impact overall to everybody. You know what I mean? Like that's the GOAT, man.
So if Nipsey's passing can bring that many people together who would usually be on site with, how do you keep that energy going? Does everyone just need to smoke DMT?
Man, that's the problem, bro. Like,
because that's cool.
Like,
everyone like comes together for a day, but then what happens like 2 weeks later or a month later, or 6 months later, you know?
Honestly, we just need people that are more like Unc and Nip. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we need more people like that can really lead youth in a
positive way,
different direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to say it, but you know them little like what's some little dudes' names? The little like the Jungle Stone, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Baby Stone Gorillas,
whatever the fuck. That is not it, bro. Like that type of energy. That's the shit that hold us back. You know what I mean? And I have to say, like, bro, like that type of shit it needs to be redirected because obviously, like a lot of these kids got talent and all that, but they putting it into the wrong shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I had them come up here and freestyle, and they seem like nice kids, you know. But I mean, they're kids though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's like growth involved in all that, but I feel like we need like more like OGs and like not even OGs, like G's, like Nip. You feel me? Like more people need to set an example and say, like, this is what we trying to push, man. We ain't on that type time. Like, you know what I mean? Like more people have to speak up and stop trying to be cool and just fit in with everybody else and copy what everybody else is doing and really just like be like true to themselves and say like, hey, this is the type of music that we doing. Like the music culture in LA has been changing a little bit because of artists like Blast and Bino and shit like that. Exactly. Like I feel like that's kind of that's also helping. You know what I mean? Because it kind of Roddy Ricch. It kind of sheds a different light. And I also think too,
even like some of the like the One Take J's of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Like those guys are like not necessarily letting politics get in the way.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And I feel like the younger kids, at least a lot of the younger generation of LA rap, they seem to be more united than I've seen previous generations, maybe because they're not as heavily affiliated. And then even the artists that are, you know, like obviously there's artists that don't fuck with each other. I just saw the Baby Stone guy and the ASM Bopster guy going back and forth on Instagram. I'm like, Jesus Christ.